the most economies the world over are increasingly becoming service economies. A service economy is a nation that generates more value from services than other sectors such as agriculture and manufacturing. Dear friends, India's economy is the fifth largest in the world with a GDP of $2.94 trillion, overtaking recently in 2019 United Kingdom and France. And it has taken the fifth spot now. India became world's fifth largest economy in 2019 in terms of nominal GDP, leapfrogging France and UK according to data from IMF's October World Economic Outlook. Now, dear friends, from this figure, you can see how India is at advantage when it comes to services. Well, because of the robust demand, India is the export hub for software services. It has a 55% share in the United States. You can see 185 to 190 billion dollar global sourcing market in 2017. It is also becoming a destination of medical tourism as a result of cheaper but quality health care services. Well, next important advantage is in terms of competitive advantage. There is a large pool of skilled manpower, especially in the areas of IT and IT enabled services available at a relatively low cost and a rapidly increasing youth population in country. There is a policy support. Well, in this regard, Government of India is working to remove money trade barriers to services, and it has already tabled a draft legal text on trade facilitation in services to the World Trade Organization in 2017. Well, another important thing is increasing investments. Service sector has received the most FDI, foreign direct investment inflows, between April 2000 and June 2018, totaling US $68.62 billion. And so all this reflects how India is at advantage when it comes to service sector. Now you can see the market's size. India's service sector gross value added grew at current annual growth rate of 6.96% to US. You can see it there, $1,356 billion in fiscal year 2019 from US $846 billion in fiscal year 2012. So this reflects there is an improvement. Well, net export estimate from April 2019 to January 2020 in services is $181 billion, and import is 112 billion dollar. Well, next you can see what is gross value added. So the concept is given there. So it is the value addition done into a product resulting in the production of a final product, whereas gross domestic product is the total value of products produced in a country, while GDP gives a picture of whole economy. GVA, gross value added, gives pictures at enterprises, government and household level. So this is where is the kind of you can get the concept what is gross value added and how it is different from gross domestic product. Well, next important thing we can understand is investments. Dear friends, foreign direct investments in services sector grew 36.5% to $9.15 billion in 2018-19 according to Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, DPIIT. India's earnings from medical tourism could exceed $9 billion US dollar by 2020. Yes, Indian healthcare companies are entering into merger and acquisitions with domestic and foreign companies to drive growth and give new markets. Some of the medical companies we have in India: Apollo, Fortis, Dr. Reddy's, Piramal Group, Cipla, Lupin Limited, Sun Pharma. They are some of the prominent healthcare companies in our country. Dear friends, There are again initiatives on part of the government. The government of India recognizes the importance of promoting growth in the services sector and provides several incentives in wide variety of sectors such as healthcare, tourism, education, engineering, communication, transportation, information technology, banking, finance, management, among others. The government has identified 12 sectors under the Champagne Services Sector Initiative, which is aimed at formulating cross-cutting action plans to promote their growth. These include information technology and information technology enabled services, tourism and hospitality services, medical value, travel, transport and logistics services, accounting and finance services, audiovisual services, legal services, communication services, construction and related engineering services, environmental services, financial services and education services. Further, the government has set up a dedicated fund worth rupees 5,000 crore, which will be utilized to support sectoral initiatives under the Champagne's Service Sector Initiative. Under the mid-term review of foreign trade policy 2015-20, the central government increased incentives provided under services exports from India scheme by 2%. Well, I have already mentioned, dear friends, that government of India is working to remove money trade barriers to services and has already tabled a draft legal text on trade facilitation in services to the World Trade Organization in 2017. So, what I am trying to convey to you people is, friends, that there are many initiatives on part of the government to make service sector a very promising and dominant sector. Friends, some of the examples of service companies, some of the prominent companies in India. There is an HDFC Bank is there. Tata Consultancy Services is doing extremely well. Airtel is there. Then Reliance Industries. They are some of the prominent companies when it comes to India. Now, dear friends, future prospects of the service sector in India. Friends, the service sector in India has the highest employment elasticity among all sectors. Thus, it has the potential for huge growth as well as the capability to deliver highly productive jobs leading to revenue generation for the country. To address the challenge of job creation, there are many initiatives on part of the government. Recently, the Skill India program aims to achieve its target of skilling up to 400 million people by 2022. It aims to do this mainly by fostering private sector initiatives in skill development programs and by providing them with the necessary funding. Dear friends, there is another worthy program in the form of Make in India program. While attempting to bolster the manufacturing sector, this program will cause a multiplier effect in adding to the portfolio of the services sector. In this context, the Startup India initiative is a key enabler for both the manufacturing as well as service industry in India by offering to support innovative startups. Dear friends, so there is a rich kind of future of the service sector in India. Dear friends, I hope you have understood the concept well. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.